Hi guys, thanks for joining me for your September 2019 finance and career reading. Okay, we're going to take a look at anything that you need to know about your career that can help get you in the right direction. All right, what your performance is looking like according to other people, what you can change, what you can't change, and what to do about it. All right, there will be an extended available. All that information is down below. That will just clarify what we're looking at, further actions to take, messages, all that jazz. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. If you're returning to my channel, you guys are amazing. I really appreciate everything that you've done for me and your comments and dedication. If you are new to my channel, thanks for taking the time to check me out. If you like how I do things and want to hit subscribe, let me know. Comment giveaway and subscriber down there, and I will get you set up with a free answer to a question, and I will get you included into my giveaway for the month. Same goes to my lovely members, okay, guys? I'm also going to take a look at all the astrological effects that are happening. There's quite a few things that are going to affect your finances and decision making and other people around you. So we're going to look at that pretty deep and see how that's going to affect you as well, okay? Now, all of my information is down below, including my schedules for my readings, okay? Information for my personal readings, all my healing products, my specials, my memberships, the guided meditation, everything that you need to know is down below. Also follow me on Instagram, earthlyenergies1111, and you'll get updates and all of my daily specials on there. Alright guys, this is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. And if you're making any big decisions, I just ask that you use your best judgment, and let's get started with your readings. Leos, let's look at your money for September 2019. Alright guys. Now, we're going to take a look at a couple of different things here, alright? Overall, we're going to start with your ideal job. Is this your ideal job? Are you moving into your ideal job? Where are things at with that situation? Any actions that you can take? Your performance level? Okay, we'll start with those few things here. So, your ideal job, where are we at with that? The World and the Knight of Wands. So, some of you could either feel complete with where you're at and good with where you're going with that. I feel a lot of ambition, and for some of you this could also indicate that you are wanting to you're feeling like you've done what you needed to do with that particular company, and it's time now to move on to the next. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. So you might have another opportunity or another idea or route you kind of want to take, and you might be thinking about that as some options here. Maybe something that's a little bit more up your alley as far as keeping you, stimulated, okay? Or it could be that you just kind of want a change of scenery, a change of, team members and that kind of thing. Maybe somebody did you kind of wrong there, and you've been just kind of waiting for an opportunity to get out of that. The actions to take is the Knight of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. So yeah, this is about an opportunity that's coming, or being very aware of keeping yourself in the beginning steps of whatever makes you the most money, whatever makes you the most abundant. I do feel like you are working with either an institution that just has a lot of support, okay, and you're kind of getting the first step in the door here, right, to something bigger. That's kind of what I'm feeling like. You're getting a just like a preliminary opportunity, okay, or something just kind of out of the blue comes out, and you're like, wow, this is my chance to take this. To take this leap of faith here. So I do feel like that's what's going to take you away from this situation, and do it very quickly and without much emotion, because you're very excited about it. This place wasn't exactly keeping you content in certain ways, okay? Okay. Alright, what can you no longer alter? The Five of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you have reached a point in your performance where you are just things are coming kind of easy for you, and you make things look good with not a whole lot of effort. I mean, it just kind of comes, you know, naturally for you. And I feel like there's people around you and your team that, rather than acknowledging that and making you feel like you have value and worth and you're doing a great job and making you feel good, they're instead making you feel like you don't belong, or, you know, it needed to be fixed in this way or that way, or they're picking out all of the negatives as opposed to seeing everything for your accomplishments, right? They're like picking out misdeeds and like really nothing. They're just kind of making things up. But there's this constant competition and constant needing to convince people that you're, you know, that you need recognition, and lots of conflict, and you're just in an uncertain position. You're not exactly like heartbroken, you're just not happy there, okay? That's what I'm feeling. And I do see taking action is, and this could indicate that if you're just bored and you need to, you know, you want to make an advancement or get a promotion, definitely put all that on the table and have that conversation, okay? Mid-September, we're having some energies kind of flow in here that are going to get you into a position, and it has a lot to do with Saturn and Venus and a lot of those kind of structural, you know, energies. But there will be some communications with authority figures or possible opportunities with new businesses. There's going to be some things happening mid-month, and you have kind of a choice. You either take the opportunity to advance with this, and it could require a little bit more patience and tolerance, okay? Or you could use it as an opportunity to finally kind of get away and do something new. But it is kind of a serve or suffer deal here. If you find a way to have balanced, harmonious communication and not so much conflict, and not letting people finish their sentences, but instead, you know, seeing them for just having optimistic feedback, you know, and an optimistic receipt of that information, that is going to help you tremendously, rather than feeling defensive or jumping the gun. Okay, ride it out to the end. Feel those energies through to the end, and you will come out of this with a much more balanced relationship and a new beginning out of this, okay? So even if you're on your way out, still keep it diplomatic. Let them finish it out, and then I think you're going to be really glad you did, okay? Either you're going to have something to say that's a little bit different than what you started with, because the emotion's gone and you have a little bit more understanding because you listened, or whatever's going on. Just see it out for everything that it is. Don't jump the gun. That's the message I keep getting here. Your performance, I told you, you are the star, which is why some people are not digging it, and that's unfortunate. Good teams, good companies, good karmic, you know, places that are going to thrive and do well. Those types of energies, yeah, they're waiting for you. Those bigger companies that do well when it comes to that, that's where you need to be, instead of around these energies that are very limiting, and they're cutthroat, and they're very dark. They haven't awakened yet to the bigger picture here, and I feel like a lot of you have. And above and beyond that, your performance is fantastic, and so you are going to get an opportunity that reflects that, okay? Because right now, it's not that you're not giving it, it's there, but you're not getting rewarded for it. You're not getting recognized for it. What can change or improve? All right, so there's a fire there that's lighting up as far as, you know, your direction and which way you want to go. You are being encouraged to take this energy, and as opposed to applying it to fixing what you can't change with wherever you're at, or however that applies to you, instead you're taking that energy and you're being very wise about this. You're working smarter instead of harder, and you're taking this and looking at your passions and your ambitions, and you're expressing yourself and kind of getting yourself out there. You're not limiting your options, not at all. So this is telling me to start networking, to start getting out there and putting your passions out there, putting that manifesting energy out. Start to kind of accept the idea that your energies can go into a better place, and I think you're going to start feeling a little bit better and inching your way more towards that. That's kind of what this Knight of Pentacles is. It's that baby step towards something different, okay? Something that has a lot more opportunity and income. You wanted to know how to make more income? Take a step in the direction that fuels your passion and enhances your opportunity to use your skills use your skills in business. Okay? All right. Is there a past event that is affecting this situation? The Four of Swords in the reverse. So, no, but I do believe, like I said earlier, it's something that's just been you've been kind of sitting on it. It hasn't been time to really make any moves. You've just been kind of, waiting it out. But there is a sense of accomplishment. You do feel fulfilled in this position should it go into another direction here. I mean, you've done a great job. You've done everything you can do. The only thing limiting is your team. And you can't change that. All you can do is ascend into a team that does. You've done it, everything that needed to happen that this place did. And you're either moving up here or you're moving out of here, okay? But there is a secret here. There is something that's either behind the scenes working its way to you. It's kind of what I'm feeling, like the energies, there's more going on than you can see. But I also get the feeling like the people that you're dealing with at your current place are obviously not, they don't have much integrity, so they're not going to admit that you do a great job, but they're not, maybe somebody wants your job, or maybe there's just, you never know, somebody might be doing somebody, or, they're cousins, or who, they're best friends from childhood. You never know what the relationship is, so it could be a number of things. I mean, it's everywhere, right? So whatever it is, who cares? The point is, you are going elsewhere, but there is some kind of maybe past situation, or maybe also for some of you, I'm also getting that you initiated this desire maybe a while back, and maybe it didn't work out then, or you just kind of let it go, but you planted the seed, and now it's coming to light. That whole thing actually was manifesting, and the things you've been going through were actually all part of that manifestation and just pushing you in the direction towards this ultimate whatever you were wanting. Maybe you haven't told anybody. Maybe you haven't even expressed it yet. Maybe that's what this is. Now's the time to put it out there. Maybe it's something nobody ever thought. I mean, I was an accountant and a teacher. I had a roofing business. I've done so many different things. I was an office manager for construction for years. And all of a sudden, I did, I took all of my schooling and counseling and all that and started doing tarot. Imagine my family. They were all like, what now? But they're like, wow, this is so awesome. Tell me more about it at this point, Oh, well, I'm not worried about what anybody else thinks, nor, and I'm not saying that you were, but that was my issue. I was like, oh, I don't know. But I feel like you, this is the time to be bold and charismatic and confident with your energies and your plans. And you are going to go very far. Okay? So the results anticipate this boredom, this feeling like there's no opportunity to create a new direction or advance in this. That's going away here. All right, where are we going? To the High Priestess. Okay, so you're letting out some information to the world, to the universe, that you are aware, that you know where you want to go. Yes, I'm going to try that. Or yeah, show me more about that. Or, you're just going to tap into some ideas that maybe you haven't for a while. But you are using your intuition. You are coming out of this unconscious awareness and bringing it to light. That is the whole point, okay? Okay, so overall outcome with this current job, if you can get out of this anxiety, or whatever this, you're coming away from this restriction. That's what I see is happening. You're coming away from this stuck energy with this company here, or this position. And this Queen of Swords with this Seven of Swords is interesting to me, because this is about the new opportunity. So if you choose to be, I guess, honest with yourself and expressive, about something that you haven't let out of the box. I mean, what is this, Leos? What is this? What are you hiding? What do you really want? You guys are tapping into your intuition somehow. But I feel like you're almost defensive about it or something like that. Maybe maybe you mentioned it to somebody, or maybe you did come, talk about it, or you're worried that someone's going to judge you for it or something like that. I don't know. But listen, you've got all the power you need, all the knowledge you need, and anyone who's not going to support you, you don't need anyway. It is what it is. Okay. What do we need to know to bring in more money, other than what we've just been told? Okay. The Chariot and the Six of Swords in reverse. So the opportunity that you're in now, the place you're in now, that's coming to an end. Okay, the universe is saying this is about, there's no more direction there, and it's time to take a new one. And the Six of Swords is saying that you have to come away from this, environment in order to really know where your potential can go. And your potential is huge. But you are going to have to come away from this and maybe even meditate or come to kind of like an understanding or realization that your skills are better off used somewhere else. That's the overall message that I'm getting. They're not being, and I feel like this is it's very earthy, it's very intuitive. Maybe it's working with a lot of communication, maybe with a lot of people. Maybe you're just kind of in one of those jobs where you're doing a good job, but you don't get to interact a whole lot or something like that. Okay, you're very fun, happy people, and you like to be able to interact. Ace of Wands, yeah, you have a new beginning happening. An opportunity's coming here. Okay, for a lot of you, I don't even think you see it coming. You don't even see it coming, okay? This is something you never even thought. Now, let me tell you something. This period of time is all about things you never thought possible coming to fruition, okay? You got to believe it as well. As long as you're open and you are in a good state of mind, you're going to be in a good position to be like, holy shit, I can't believe this is happening. I'm so doing this. Right? Look at these cards. Look at the colors of them. Ambition towards something that it's a complete wish fulfillment that you never even saw coming. And it takes you away from all this loss. You get a brand new contract with something. It's going to be so abundant for you. I'm like super excited to see in the extended where this is going to go. All right, let's get you a angel card here. Actions speak loudly, express through actions. An opportunity is coming. Do not let it go, okay? At least consider it. At least consider it. Don't let your fears, okay, or the what ifs or the unknowns stop you from making that move, okay? Or even just talking about it. I think most of you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you're going to move right on into this because you've got a beautiful opportunity. All right, demonstrate what's important to you and act on it. Interesting. Lovely, lovely, lovely Leos. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get into your extended. I hope that gives you some clarification on the best thing that you can do is to take that step into the direction of abundance, into financial independence. You're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel amazing just getting the opportunity. I don't even think you're going to second guess or question taking it or not, okay? All right, lovelies. Much love. I'll get into your extended and have a fantastic month. Okay, Leo, here's the deal. So as far as you have this being your ideal job or not, okay, your ideal job involves community. It involves recognition. It involves being able to have that teamwork and that easy flow, and it comes to everybody making sense, and they work together, and everybody does what they're good at, and they also appreciate each person for the efforts that they have. That is your ideal job. So you determine whether or not you're in that at the moment. Okay? The actions to take, I feel like for most of you, it's going to require you looking elsewhere, looking beyond what's going on, or at least addressing what's happening so you can make that next move in a progressive direction here. Okay, but this is about for a lot of you, it's about looking beyond where you're at right now and getting some foresight on options. I also get the feeling like, again, a lot of you are going to have somebody coming your way and offering this opportunity, and you're not even going to have to look very far. It's going to come to you. And it's going to feel great here. I mean, it's just going to feel great. What you can't improve on, like I said, that uncertainty, that conflict, all of that that's going on, alright, you're seeing it very wisely. Use your strength, and this is an opportunity for you to walk away from this situation and towards something that makes you feel much, much better. It makes you feel like you are soul satisfying, you know, yourself with your career. This is what that's about. It's not about working, you know, for no quality of life. You're switching this around because your skills are so on point that they are getting a shift into something that can reward you back. Okay, that's the whole point of all of this energy that's happening. It's bringing out something that maybe you didn't even know you were, maybe you, what am I feeling here? You doubted it. You doubted if you were even, like, what, good enough? Or if you had enough skills? Or I'm not sure what the deal is, but the universe is coming forward to tell you, absolutely. And that's got to go and shut down this old situation so that you can be available, because there's something really big coming for you. Really big. Okay. What you can change or improve, all right, again, making some moves here, initiating what is, you've been sitting on it for a while, articulating, organizing, getting your plans together, you know, seeing, rather than seeing just right ahead of you, try to see around a little bit and see some other options, and keep your mind open towards other things, okay? Just keep it open and listening. Okay. Anything from the past, I'm telling you,